Hey there, I'm going to try to explain how to shift an 18 speed. This model here, it's in a new Peterbilt 389. It's an Eaton, very common 18 speed. Personally, it's my favorite. They got 8, 10, and 13. They're all good transmissions, especially with this little device here where you can kind of split a gear and whatnot. Now, how to identify an 18 speed, just take a good look at the design there. See the top left there, reverse high low, bottom left low, and you can just see, straight up 1 in the middle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so that's a very common design of an 18 speed. All right, okay, I'm just going to explain it real quickly. I'm just parked here. So anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and you're asking yourself, well, why is it 18? Okay. Low is 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Man, doesn't that blow you away? You're like, oh my God, how am I going to shift like this? Okay. All right, just relax. It's not that complicated. And when you start driving these 18 speeds, probably within a half day or a day, you're going to get addicted to this split in the gear right here. And you don't have to shift as much going up hills and accelerating on the freeway and whatnot, okay? Anyway, in the top left position, you can see that's reverse, okay? And reverse low, your selector's down, okay? And if you want to go a little faster, like if you're in a big parking lot at Walmart and you got to go, just in reverse, maybe a little faster, you can flip this up and there's a little higher speed, in the reverse position. But you know what, if you're a new driver or whatnot, just take your time. There's never a reason to haul ass in reverse, okay? But you can if you flip the switch up while it's in the reverse position, okay? Low, of course, if you got a big load there and you're just on a hill, or you feel comfortable where you need to start in the low position, it's the bottom left, okay? And there's a high low there as well, okay? And it's the same exact thing as the reverse gear, okay? Boom, boom. Now, when this selector's down, that's always the low position, okay? And then when you go upward, it's kind of like shifting up one gear, all right? I think that the more you drive, you're going to find out that you're always going to be starting pretty much in first gear most of the time, all right? So what I'll do is I'll just explain real quickly how 18 speeds, fly by if you're just accelerating from an intersection or maybe getting on an on-ramp, okay? Okay, obviously first gear is right there in the middle, okay, in the low position. So this, you can see this is going to be back, and then this is going to be in the down position. So down, and the side selector is back, okay? So first gear, you'll let out the clutch. Second gear, you're only going a couple miles an hour. And this is, let's just say you're accelerating from a flat intersection. All right, you go into third gear, you go into fourth gear, and then when you go into fifth gear, you're going to flip up your selector, and you're going to go in the middle there. You can see 5. And if you want to go down to 6, 7, and 8, obviously you're going to keep your selector up. Okay, so there's just 8 speeds, and you're not even splitting the gear yet, okay? And like I said, I'll explain how it gets to a total of 18 gears. All right, so if you're new and you're kind of intimidated by an 18 speed, just remember, you don't even have to touch this. Just, get comfortable, just driving, be safe. Just go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep your selector, up, low for your lower gears and up for your upper gears. And, just get to know your shift pattern, okay? Now, Now, splitting the gears, you can see this right here, okay? When it's back,